the bounce me. And we're going to continue this match with a driving the spike home. 1, fire. Throws him in the air, pancakes him in. Holy shit, cutting War down in mid-air. Jumping knee shot, misses Warbreaker. Rolls him over. This is the best of tournament. We have the super heavyweights, D-Train and War. With block A, Evo delivered to D-Train. War now hooks the leg for the pin, down for the count. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Stomp to the chest. War now sits D-Train up. Starts to crank that neck. Head bounce off the ring man. Here we go. D-Train could be in trouble as War looks to line him up for the Chaos Eater. He's up on the shoulders, and there it is. The Chaos Eater connects. The leg hook down for the count. 1, 2, and War continues his perfect record in the tournament. 3 matches, 3 wins. Congratulations, there you see him being walked around the ring. Dumped down face first went D-Train. Dropped in their corner there with that buckle bomb. Into the pin, just the 1 count. Here was D-Train driving the spike home. There was the Chaos Eater that finished it all off. Look, down for the pin. All D-Train had to do was reach out for the ropes. But there you see it, War picking up yet another victory in this tournament. Almost virtually guaranteeing himself a position in the finals, or the semi-finals should I say. The only man that can truly catch him is Mean Joey Green. We've had 3 matches down, we have 2 left for everybody. Let's move on. Right, just in the end of the War versus D-Train match. Yes, it's a 2-parter thanks to the system booting us out. But now we're going to move on to another match, which is Bubs versus Bad Jan. Let's go, Bubs versus Bad Jan. Oh. Take your pick here. Who do you think's going to pick the victory? Would it be Bubs? Would it be Bad Jan? Bad Jan is your current women's champion of Free Lions Wrestling. Fuck. Bad Jan straight out with the forearms to the face and another forearm. Turns Bubs around. Snapmares are over. Elbow shots. Now looking to break the arm. Pulling at the arm of Bubs. Trying to pull it out of its shoulder. Stiff kick across the midsection. Wrenches back on the neck. Bad Jan burying that knee in the lower back. Up, flying forearm, cuts down Bad Jan. Stiff kick down the spine. Bubs now dumps her down, hooks the leg after cranking that neck round. Forearm to the face. Bubs now whips Bad Jan into the ropes. Here we go. Nope. Bad Jan counters. Grabs her by the head. Elbow shot to the knee though. She went to give it a big boot. Northern Lights suplex there. Delivered to Bad Jan. Center of the ring. Comes up. Jawbreaker as she was brought to her feet. Bad Jan there with a Hurricane Rana takes Bubs down. And Bubs is laying on her back looking up at the stars. Off the ropes goes Bubs. Looks to slap her across the face. And a lariat takes her to the outside. Bubs now in control on the outside of the ring. The referee begins his count. Grabbed by the back of the head and led over towards the steel barriers. Tossed into the barrier goes Bad Jan, and Bubs now raining down the right hands to the forehead. Up to a count of 6. We have up to the count of 20 in these matches on the outside. Kick to the midsection. No leg caught. Kick underneath the hamstring. Bubs now tossed into the ring by Bad Jan. Stomp to the small of the back. Now grabbed by that single arm. The monkey flip tosses Bubs across the ring. Smartly rolls underneath the bottom rope. Pulling herself up on the ring apron though. Comes in. Holy shit, Bad Jan just took out the referee and then now is bowing to the crowd. What the fuck? And then Bubs tries to climb up the top rope and gets caught with the uppercut. There's the big European uppercut for Bubs though. As she gets up to her feet, there's the elbow shot to the side of the head, countering. The X-Plex delivered to Bubs, face first into the ring where she goes. Bubs now working her over. Snapmare, no, takes her down, makes Bubs kiss the knee. Bad Jan there, going back to that armbar, wrenching at the shoulder joint. Leg hooked, down for the count. 1, 2. Bad Jan now ties her up, looking for that figure 4, locked in. Is Bubs gonna tap? You see the flailing around, the referee close, checking on her, making sure she doesn't want to quit. But Bad Jan releases the hold. Looks to bring Bubs up to her feet, but Bubs with a jawbreaker counter. Scoops under, brings her up. Double underhook suplex there, tosses Bad Jan across the ring. Stiff kick to the side of the head. Bitch slapped. Runs through with a lariat. And a second taken. Bad Jan down. Side leg drop kick. From behind. German suplex. Hooks for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Bubs with the victory. You see that neck being cranked round of Bad Jan. Dumped down on the floor. The snapmare, no, the knee shot to the face. There was Bad Jan raising her arm in victory. She thought it seemed taking too long to get the cover done. Here's that German suplex with the bridge into the pin. And Bubs picked up the victory right there. Congratulations, Bubs. Let's see here what that does to the table for Group B. Bub's now sitting with 2 wins, 1 loss. Bad Jan now sitting with 1 win, 2 losses. Not looking good for the women's champ. So we're going to move on to the next match. Which is the Iron Warrior versus Lord Amadeus. There we go, Lord Amadeus. Versus the Iron Warrior. Take your pick. 1 second, I'll be right back. Here we go, stomp to the smaller back on the Iron Warrior. Lord Amadeus grabs the arm, wrenches over the top, single arm monkey flip there to the Iron Warrior. Big hook, no, left hook there by the Iron Warrior. Release suplex over the back. Lord Amadeus now having his lower back stomped on, but as he's brought to his feet, he shoots the legs from underneath the Iron Warrior. Stomp to the midsection. Working over the Iron Warrior now with the boots into the small of the back. Still wrenching on that arm, trying to manipulate that elbow joint, those wrist joints. Double knees into the small of the back. Big European uppercut. Toss to the outside. Kick to the midsection. What's Lord Amadeus going for here? He picks him up. Power bomb on the ring apron. Working over the Iron Warrior's lower back there. Iron Warrior though fighting back now. Punch to the jaw before the cross body cuts him down. Hammering away at Lord Amadeus. Left hook, right hook. Gut punch misses. Lord Amadeus comes in looking for a cutter, but Iron Warrior shoots him off. But the Iron Warrior takes a big slap to the chest. Grabs a hold of her leg as it comes in. Sweeps it from underneath Lord Amadeus before hitting him with that moonsault. Iron Warrior beckoning Lord Amadeus back into the ring. Whipped into the corner he goes. Shoulder tackle, dodged out of the way, hitting the middle turnbuckle. Now on the floor, having his chest stomped upon. Ah, there she is, ya bitch, Maddie Mad Cow. Nice to see you, Brandon Juarez, as well. Nice to see you both, to see you nice. There we go. Lord Amadeus now brings the Iron Warrior up, shoots the legs from underneath him, wrestling takedown. Big gut punch there. The Iron Warrior fighting his way up to his feet. Elbow drop by Lord Amadeus and another. Up again, nope. We're going to stop there. Down for the pin, legs hooked. Kicked out strong there. Showtime Vernon Quinn, how you doing? The Iron Warrior now steps on the wrist of Lord Amadeus, then shot to the shoulder and the elbow joint there, cutting him down to size. Jumping knee shot though, takes down the Iron Warrior to a seated position. Stomping now. Celebrating, look, arm raised above his head. Warrior now up to his feet, gets caught, no, Lord Amadeus gets caught with the belly suplex. Brawl up to his feet. Shot up on his shoulders, spun around, big power slam. Iron Warrior now dragging the body of Lord Amadeus to the centre of the ring. Don't forget, if you want to check out how you're doing in this tournament, I believe this should take you there. No, we're in Japan, Maddie, if you're at my show right now. There's the rolling lariat there, rolling through after delivering it to Lord Amadeus. Up, holding him there, stalling into the pile driver. Hooks the leg, down for the pin. 1, 2, and the Iron Warrior with a victory over Lord Amadeus. So Lord Amadeus picking up the victory, taking the loss against the Iron Warrior. Lord Amadeus had 2 wins to his name before this match. The Iron Warrior sitting with 1 win, 1 loss. So a good result for the Warrior, keeping himself in touch with all the top players in the league. There's only 1 more match left in that block, and that's between Brandon Quaves and Jake Bagwell, and then that'll be all the matches for this round complete. There you see the military press dumping him, raising his arm above his head. Wild Matt Outlaw sitting firmly at the top of that division so far. Jake Bagwell and Brandon Quaves, you've got a match each to come. Brandon sitting on 1 win, 1 loss. Jake Bagwell sitting on 1 win, 1 loss. So that will be a match that will decide who's going to get up that league a bit more. Let's see. Who's up next? Where am I going? There he is. Oi, oi, Caleb, how you doing? Gordson versus Judgment. Yo, holy shit, it's a drum monkey. How you doing? Yeah, well, it's a good job he's got that luscious wig of his. I mean, that luscious hair of his to fall back on. He's going to need it, it seems. But now we're going to go into a Group B match. Gordson currently sits top of the league with 2 wins to his name. Judgment also 2 wins to his name. So somebody's, has got to go. Take your pick here. Who do you think's going to win this match? Is it Gordson or Judgment? Judgment straight out with a jumping lariat, taking down Gordson. Gord now sweeps the leg in return. Stiff kick down the spine before going to work on the arm. Pick up the arm, and here we go. Jackpot! Judgment being yanked on. Gordson, he almost had his head up Gordson's kilt then. Knife edge chop to the chest, misses. Float over, DDT delivered by Judge. Judgment now stomped to the smaller the back of the head, sorry. Cranking their head round of Gord Sin. Working him over. Stiff shoulder block takedown. And another stiff kick to the chest. Gord Sin building up a head of steam. The big body splash. You just click on the tournament you want to go on. There is. So you would be looking at the best of the UK weight. And there's the DDT. Delivered to Gord Sin. Leg swept from underneath Judgment. Stiff kick to the chest. Stomp down, no misses. Judgment quickly grabs a hold of Gord Sin. Brings him round, rolling neck breaker. So if you're in the UK weight, you would pick on that one. If you're in the light heavyweight, you'd click on that one. If you're in Block B of the women, you're best probably clicking on the Amber Young link. But there now, Judgment looking for the suplex. Gord Sin blocks, suplexes him into the ropes. Gord Sin with the reversal there. Has Judgment up on his shoulders. Death Valley bomb there, driving him through. And Gord Sin takes this opportunity to call for the crowd to get behind the numpty. The numpty now brings, what a headbutt there. Hammerlocks, arm over, Russian leg sweep onto that hammerlocked arm. Look at Judgment holding that arm now, showing the damage. Dragon screw takedown to Gord Sin now, and we almost saw the Loch Ness Monster. I wonder if Judge wants to play the bagpipes underneath that kilt. There we go, the head in the corner, and Judgment now playing a tune with Gord Sin in that corner, using that top turnbuckle like a drum. Samoan drop there, or a high angled suplex, whatever you want to call it. There's the knee shot. Guaranteed, Drum, guaranteed we're going to get to see the Loch Ness Monster, and he might even wink at you when you do. Gord Sin now calling for Judgment, giving him those trigger fingers. Through the air. Oh, leg drop. Just catching Judgment there. Down for the pin, one, and only a 1 count. Catching Judge by surprise, but not enough to take the man out. Kick to the midsection, no, leg caught, leg swept from underneath him. Here we go. Texas Cloverleaf locked in, and now he kicks out. Forearm across the back, misses. Headbutt, misses. Judgment rolling kick, oh, misses. Gord Sin backs up into the corner. Judge on all fours, crawling for the ropes. Diving crossbody, and both men go sprawling to the floor over that top rope. Gord Sin now picks Judgment up. Big Irish whip sends him in, drapes him over that apron there. Face first into the apron. And now a knee shot to the side of the head. But Numpty not letting up on Judgment, it seems. Looks to bring him up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. And as I heard it called the other night, here comes the peace off. The leg hooked. 1, 2, and there's the 2. Gord Sin surprised. Judgment had it in him to kick out, but I've been told that Judgment can take a lot of punishment. Up to his feet. Gord Sin now. That rainbow cutter. Leg hook down for the pin. Oh, damn. Judgment, you son of a bitch. I mean, Gord Sin, you son of a bitch. Giving us the upskirt when you think you're about to get the victory. Judgment now brought to his feet, but the arm wrists grabbed. Pull back lariat there by Judgment, now calling for Gord Sin to bring it back on. Gord now perched on the apron, dropped with that right hand from Judgment. Stiff kick to the chest as he sat up on the outside. Judgment now looks to bring him up to his feet. Irish whip, rolls him into the ring, drapes him over the apron, club and blow, and a boot to the side of the head. I think you almost wanted it, Drum. That's how bad you called that. You want to see up Gord Sin's kilt. Here now, the pump handle into the suplex. Dumping him face first over his shoulder. Now dragging him away from the ropes. hooking that leg. 1, 2, and there's a 2 count. Judge now stands over Gordsin, drops the elbow across the forehead, and now mounts. Doesn't mount, just grabs him by the hair and then rains down the right hand. Gordsin having nowhere to go, nowhere to escape on that one. Turned around, snapmare takedown. Side headlock to Gordsin. Still got it applied. Gordsin just looking like he's beginning to fade here. Is the referee going to call it? No, Gordsin manages to get up to his feet. Side headlock of his own. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Rolling through. And there's a second. And a third. Planting him face first into the ring mat. Rolling through. Gordsin ragdolling Judgment there. Now he kisses his wrist before stomping to the back of the head of Judgment. Locks him in, brings him up. Double underhook. Face first into the ring mat goes Judgment. Gord quickly brings him back up to his feet. Side headlock, snapmare takedown. Rear chin lock, locked in. Wrenching back on that neck. Trying to put Judgment out. Tightening up, look at it, and you see Judgment flailing every time he does. He wrenches on it. Judgment's trying to grab a hold and try and make a gap. The leg swept from underneath Gordsin now. Brought up to his feet. No, the arm shoulder block takedown by Gordsin. And Gord now waiting for Judgment to get up. Diving cross body again. They both go flying to the outside. Well, Vernon, I don't know what's going on there. When it says that forward slash, type in Ulmarwolf. Capital U, Ulmarwolf. Rolled over the back, stiff kick down the spine. And there's a 3 count for Gordsin, and Gordsin keeps up his perfect record in this tournament. Here you go, here's the best of the UK. But Gordsin picking up the victory here, keeping his perfect record. Down for the pin. That rainbow cutter. Here's the pump handle suplex. Delivered. Yo, yo, yo. Blaze McCoy, you cheeky bugger. Stiff kick down the spine there. But your winner of this match is that numpty from Aberdeen, Scotland, Gordsin. Gordsin keeping up his perfect record in this tournament in Group B with that 3rd victory. So let's move on. There you go. Blaze Radio with the link. As we move on to the next match. So I need to make sure. Gordsin. Boom. logged in the book. Where are we going next then? Here we go. Best of match. Boom, boom. So don't forget to check out those links. Check out who and what you're facing next. Where you are in your division. It'll keep you updated all the time. You get a rough idea of when you'll be on. These tournament shows will slow down after this week as such, because my life returns back to normal, well, as normal as my life will ever be. But here we have Dante Balat versus Samael Megiddo. So the thriller from Manila versus the big ball of energy of the Vermilion Coven, Samael Megiddo. There you go, the boy in... I thought he was a fan of black and yellow. So Dante with 2 wins to his name. Samael with 2 losses to his name. So Samael Megiddo needs to pick up the victory in this one. Can he slay the lady killer? Let's find out. There's the snapmare takedown. Big headbutt to the back of the head. Big European uppercut by Dante. Misses with a stomp. Scooped up by the legs, rolled through, sitting on the chest for the pin, but too close to the ropes. Lucius West, how you doing? Nice to see you. To see you, nice. Look at this. Samael Megiddo putting on a show for the crowd, whether they like it or not, it seems. Raining down their left hands to the head of Dante now. Rolled over the back. Goes Samael Megiddo, 400 pounds flying through the air there. Stomp down, now a stomp to the back of the arm. Brought up to his feet, rolling over the back. Goes Dante again. And now smashing the back of his head like it's a fucking coconut, trying to get some milk. Down for the count, here we go, forearm across. No, only a 1 count. So now going around the back, stomp to the booty, sending Dante down to the floor. Holding that leg. Over the top he goes again though. Dante trying to take back control. Right hand, no block. Knee shot to the midsection by Samael. Comes in running lariat. Taking down Dante there. And now striking a pose yet again. Look at those hips. Raining down the left hands. Here we go again for that pin, forearm across the face. Dante now brought to his feet. No, hip judo throw there from Dante. Takes Samael over the top. Stomp to the back of the head. The lady killer looking to keep his perfect record here. Stomping down on Samael. Brings him up. Wrenching through that back. Knee in the small of the back. Wrenching. Trying to make Samael tap. Dante had picked up wins over Mr. U-Taker and Man Crusher before this. Samael had lost to the Shmoo and Nathaniel Parker. Oh, no, not Nathaniel Parker. Holy shit, Mr. U-Taker and the Shmoo. So can Dante pick up the victory, or can he dig deep and pick up a win? I didn't. You can blame Jack. There's a single leg DDT. Stiff kick to the chest. How you doing, Elfie? Nice to see you. Let's see you. Nice. Through the air. There's the elbow drop straight to the chest. But Dante not finished there. Samael still laid out on his back. Dante no wants him up on his feet. Calling for him, begging for him to get up. Here we go through the air. There's that stunner from the top. Dropping to the floor for the pin. And only a 1 count. Knee elbow shots to the top of that trapezius muscle. And now Dante waiting for him. Kick to the midsection. No. Leg swept from underneath him. And now look at Samuel trying to choke him out. Dante in trouble. Samuel has that mandible claw. But Dante managing to fight free. Knee shot into the small of the back. Big right hand. No, caught. Headbutt delivered to Dante. Rolling over the top. Brings Dante round his hip. Looks to drop his neck over the knee. And a leg hook. No, we're just going for the dirty pin of the forearm rubbed against the face. Only a 1 count. No, Samuel not putting the lady killer out like that. Grabs a hold. Oh, he looks like for a mid-match snack there for Samuel Megiddo. Chewing on the fingers of Dante. And now he's rolled him over his back and dumped him on the floor. Stomp to the small middle section of the body there. Looks to bring Samuel up, but Samuel with the elbow shot comes running in. Makes him kiss the knee. Drops him with that forearm to follow up. Samuel now looking to finish things here. No, back elbow shot by Dante. Round the top tilde, well into the armbar. Samuel trying to crawl for the ropes. But Dante has it locked in, but there he manages to power through, rolling Dante across the ring. Elbow shot to the side of the head. Left hand, right hand to the midsection, but it only seems to have pissed Dante, who comes firing back with a forearm of his own. Samuel now draped over the middle rope. Club and blow. Dante now running, knee shot to the side of the head. Climbs back between the ropes. Samuel being stalked as he stumbles up to his feet. Dante now kick to the midsection. Sets him up for that powerbomb lumbar check. Here we go, down for the pin. Referee, 1, 2, and the shoulder up before the 3. Samuel lasting longer than most, it seems, against Dante. Stomp to the midsection. Rolls him over. Stomp to the elbow joint. Working Samuel over bit by bit. Flying forearm. And a second, cutting him down. Ducks under Pele kick to the top of the dome of Samuel. Brought up. Set up. Here we go. That tilde well into the armbar yet again. But again, Samuel looks... No, Samuel powers... I thought he was going to power out, but he tapped. Holy shit. It looked like he was about to escape, but then Dante managed to get more torque on the arm. Look at this stunner from the top. Taken down. Samuel. In the corner there, Samuel had Dante caught. Here he is looking to break the neck of the lady killer. Here's that armbar and the escape from Samuel, throwing him across the ring. The power bomb into the lumbar check. But your winner of this match and picking up his 3 and 0 is Dante Bulat. And that's right, Caleb. Samuel is 0 and 3. Looks like Victor Mason needs to have words with the big man. That could be Samuel's tournament over right there. But coming up next, we have a match of Group B of the UK division. And it is Jake Bagwell. Where are we? Jake Bagwell versus Brandon Cuevas. Here we go. Jake Bagwell, Brandon Cuevas. Take your pick. Who do you think's going to get the victory here? There you have it. Caleb up to date, looking at those standings clearly. As Dante and Shmoo sit on 3-0. War sits on 3-0 in Block A. So we can have some interesting matches breaking out when we get to the knockout rounds. Sliding on his knees with the uppercut is Brandon Quavis after the bell rings. Neck breaker delivered to Jake. Stiff kick down the spine, stiff kick to the midsection. Brandon Quavis in his first match picked up one hell of a scalp against Mordred Nightwalker. Is Jake Bagwell going to get revenge for what is known normally as his tag team partner? Brandon Quavis sits on 1 win, 1 victory. Jake Bagwell 1 win, 1 way win, 1. Stiff kick into the midsection. Rolling through. There you go. Look, it grabs the ankle, wrenching round. Brandon Quavis all tied up. Yes, Vernon, you are 2-1. These men here in this match, though, are 1-1. Brandon Quavis picking up his victory over Mordred Nightwalker in the first round. Jake Bagwell beating Brettick. Stiff kick down the spine by Jake to Brandon. Brandon rolls out of the way at the next shot. But Brandon losing to the leader of Block A at the moment, Matt Outlaw. And Jake picking up his loss to the Iron Warrior. So both men desperate for a win to keep themselves going in this tournament. Stomp to the back of the head, now raining down the right hand to the face. And Brandon Quavis is the drunk. Well, if you say so, I can't tell you right off the top of my head right now. Jennifer Quinn is up later on today. Showtime. Look at the Amber Young block. You see an Amber Young section in the tournaments. That gives you a true idea of Block B, because Amber Young was missed out somehow. I think I blame Miss Jones. Miss Jones probably forgot to put her name. Elbow shots into the midsection. Kick to the midsection again. Brandon now setting up Jake. Walks him over towards the corner. Buckle bomb in the corner goes Jake Bagwell. That lower back fit and the effects. Face first into the ring mat. Probably right, Caleb. Brandon now the stomp to the midsection. So Jennifer Quinn does have a match today. She'll be facing Amber Young. Jennifer Quinn versus Amber Young. There's the face buster straight to Brandon Quavis. Jake, you can't make Brandon Quavis. Nobody makes Brandon Quavis bleed his own blood. Up on the apron goes Jake Bagwell. Brandon in the ring, comes rolling in, shoulder tackle straight to the midsection, sending him down to the floor. Whipped into the ring he goes. Relent over the elbow shot to the face of Jake Bagwell. Brought up to his feet. Grabs Jake by the throat, lifts him high into the air and slams him down with authority. Jake could be in trouble. As now Brandon goes to work. Knee shot to the side of the head. Looks to bring Jake up to his feet, but Jake breaks out of the hold. European uppercut. Kick to the midsection. No, leg caught. There's the power bomb. Where the hell's Brandon? The Brandon just runs right through my referee. What the fuck are you doing, man? Up on the top turnbuckle. Brandon now. Fist drop. Misses. What the hell? Maybe Jake has made him drunk. There's the shin breaker. Into the dragon screw takedown. And Jake now flexing for this crowd. Looks to bring Brandon up and the leg swept from underneath him. Up to his feet. Tossed over the top. Crashing down on the ring apron as he falls to the floor. Brandon now follows him to the outside. Looks to bring Jake Bagwell up to his feet. Big right hand to the midsection. Pull back lariat cuts Jake down to size. Jake again brought to his feet. Big right hand to the jaw. Brandon now grabs a hold of the wrist. Hammer locks him up, but Jake with the elbow shot breaks free. Shoots under, but a clothesline takes down Jake Bagwell on the return fire from Brandon Quavez. There's the right hands. Big right hand. Stiff kick underneath the hamstring. Ventura, Texas delivered to Brandon Quavez. That lower back lit up. No. There's a forearm to the face. Vernon Quinn, ignore the matches on the Amber Young block. That's just the way the division stands. You'll get a better idea of how the table looks. The matches aren't in the order I have got them in. I'm going on the original order, but throwing in when someone should have had a bye round. They have a match now against Amber Young. And here it is. Brandon Quavez about to taste the schlong of Jake Bagwell. Look the rattlesnake in the eye. Brandon Quavez, the 69 submission locked in. But Jake now just drops Brandon to the floor, releases the hold. Looks to bring him up, legs swept from underneath him, no. Brandon still in this match it seems. Big chop and blow, forearm across the back. Grabs him by the throat again. High into the air, choke slams him centre of the ring. Rolled over. Tots that ass up. The German suplex with the bridge. Look, the foot's on the rope. The referee sees it this time round. Oh, Jake Bagwell has made Brandon Quavez bleed. I must have missed that one. Brandon Quavez is bleeding his own blood. No, surely not. That must be Jake's blood on Brandon's head. The deep slumber. And there you see Jake Bagwell busted open. 1, 2. And Brandon Quavez has taken out both members of Boots and Blood in this tournament. Brandon Quavez has destroyed Boots and Blood in this tournament, taken a win over both men. There you see it. The 69 submission locked in. Jake wasn't ready for Brandon Quavez. Brandon Quavez on a roll now. That's 2 big scalps for him in this tournament. The winner of this match, your rebellious soldier, by way of deep slumber into the pinfall. That sticks Brandon Quavez in 4th position as it stands with a 2-1 record. And that sits him just on top of Mordred Nightwalker. But now we're going to move on to the next match. Oh, which is going to be, let's see, who do we draw out next? It is Texas Ranger versus Bullet Adams. I haven't got it all over the place. The way it's done has got it all over the place. It's just the way it works out when it works out the matches for you. But I just created that table so everyone in Block B could see where they stand up against Amber Young. And so that Amber Young could see where she was in the table. Plus it makes it easier for me when I have to work out who's fighting who later on when we get to the knockout stages. And if you keep up with what I was saying there when I was speaking really fast, I'm really impressed, Vernon Quinn, because I know that sometimes you struggle with keeping up with things really fast and you don't always have time to do these things, and there you go. Anyway, so Texas Ranger versus Bullet Adams. God, this coffee's strong this morning. So here we are, Texas Ranger, Bullet Adams. Next matchup, and Bullet straight out with the forearms to the face. Stomp to the midsection. And now looks to bring Texas up to his feet, grabs a hold of the wrist, face first into the mat goes Bullet Adams though. Bullet fights his way up, but Texas straight on the roll, straight with that rolling neck breaker. There you have it. Bullet is 0-2. Ranger sits on 2-0, so Bullet needs to make Ranger taste defeat for the first time. This is a Group B match. Texas Ranger needs this win to keep up with Gord Sin. Bullet Adams needs this win to get his ass off the bottom of the table. There's that big suplex there. Stiff kick to the chest to follow up. Right hand there. Bullet looking to bring up Texas, but the headbutt breaking free of the hold. Kick to the midsection. High angle DDT. Planting Bullet center of the ring. Double stomp to the midsection. 387 pounds crashing down on your abs through his boots. Grab by the head, up on the shoulders now. Big knee shot to the face. Running kick to the face as well as Bullet was on his knees. But Bullet fighting back. Punch to the midsection. Comes in belly to back suplex, releasing him over his shoulders there. Bullet now grabs a hold of Texas, whips him off the ropes. Jumps over the top. Scoops him up, spine buster. And then giving it a bit of a flex. Sits Texas up. Texas over the elbow shot into Bullet. Jumping lariat cuts Bullet down to size. And we're just 2 minutes into this match, and Texas seems to have the better of the match so far. Bullet though looking to come back in with a stomp to the back of the head. Texas looking to get up to his feet. Bullet stalking him, staying in his shadow. Knee shot to the face. Lariat cutting down Texas, and Texas rolls underneath the bottom rope. Pulling himself up on the outside now. Bullet, big right hand drops him to the floor. Over the top and down to the floor to join him on the outside now. Remember, we got up to a count of 20. Disqualification rules are on. The ripcord lariat spinning Texas through the air. Just as fast as he ripcord him out of the gate there. Up on the shoulders, knee shot to the face. Kick to the midsection, big boot there into the midsection. Returning though, the high angle DDT on those ring mats on the outside. Texas now scoops Bullet Adams up on his shoulders, brings him over, makes him kiss that ring apron. Looks like Bo. There's the 8 count. Looked like he was taking a little bit of a break from counting there. Texas now calling for Adams to get to his feet. Springboard, drop kick, holy shit, taking down Bullet Adams. Bullet now pulling up on the ring apron, big right hand, no blocked. Forearm to the face, over the top, Bullet back into the ring, grabs a hold of Texas, snap suplex. Texas holding that lower back. Oh, Adams, what are you doing? You should be keeping up, keeping on top of your man. You've not got the best record in this tournament. You need to get the victory to keep it going. There's a head scissors. Rolls him over. Still got that head scissors locked in. There's the gut punches to the midsection. Flying forearm. No. Big right hand. Up on the shoulders. That accordion rack backbreaker. Double stomp again to the midsection. This time going after the neck, cranking it round. The back, the chest and the neck all being worked over in that fluid motion now. But Bullet Adams fighting his way to his feet. Gut punch, punch to the jaw. Oh, the Gingangulis. Oh, Bullet Adams making Texas taste those snake eggs. Oh, down for the pin now. Here we go. 1, 2... and 3. Bullet Adams knocked out Texas, it seems, by making him taste the eggs. Oh, damn. I'm holding my Gingangulis just at the thought of it. Here you see the accordion backbreaker. And there it is, right up in the Gingangulis. Those rattlesnake eggs right up in their mouth for Texas Ranger there. God damn. That's one thing you always have to be aware of. Larissa Collins, welcome to the show, aka Crusher. Nice to see you this. But Adams moving his way up the table. Now no longer in bottom. He's moved himself up to 12th place. Texas Ranger sits in 4th still at the moment as we move on to the next round. God damn. Always got to be aware of those Gingangulis when Buddha Adams is around, it seems, because next up we're into the women's Block B match. And it's between Jennifer Quinn and Amber Young. Like I said, to keep up with the Block B in its true form, including Amber Young that is, you need to go to the special Amber Young tab in the tournament brackets. The matches are all over the place, but that league, that block will be kept up to date. So it's Jennifer Quinn versus Amber Young in the next match. So to get a true reflection of Block B, I'll go over to there now. And we have Molly Shamrock on 3 wins. Wrestling Mama on 3 wins. Jennifer Quinn currently sits on 2 wins in this tournament. Snapmare rolls her over, side headlock locked in, right hand to the face. And Amber Young, well, she sits on double goose eggs. Looks like she's sitting on some Gingangulis at the minute. Over the top, Frankensteiner takes Amber Young down into the pin. Oh, not even a 1 count. Amber now trying to get up to her feet. Forearm across her back. Stiff kick down the spine, forearm across her chest. Both ladies now on the outside, club and blow. There you go, Caleb James with all your tournament info there. Face first into the ring apron goes Jennifer Quinn. Amber Young now brings her up to her feet, tosses her back into the ring, doesn't want to fight on the outside it seems. Boot to the side of the head, rolls over Jennifer Quinn, now it's stomped down. Amber Young now stomped to the face, and again just cleaning her boot off on the face of Jennifer Quinn. Going up top, Amber Young looking to do some damage from the top rope. Calling for Jennifer Quinn, begging for her to get up. Through the air, Meteora there, takes down Jennifer Quinn. Stomp to the back of the head. Jennifer now brought up, no, pops up. Hurricane Runner, takedown by Jennifer Quinn. Big booty Quinn, the BBQ now, dropping the elbows to the titties of Amber Young. And follows up with a stiff kick down the spine. Big kick to the ribs there. Oh, Elfie, wash your mouth out. Over the top rope. And Amber Young is now slingshotted across the ring. If Jennifer Quinn can get the win, she'll stay in a perfect record and give Amber Young a triple loss record. And it gives Amber Young the hardest way to climb up in this tournament then. 3 matches in, she'd only have 12 matches left to get something going. Diving crossbody. You could always cheer for a draw. Forearm to the face, and again another back elbow shot. Sling blade there for Amber Young. Amber Young now picking Jennifer Quinn up off the floor. Forearm to the face blocked. Jennifer Quinn now tosses Amber into the ring barrier. Oh, back driven into that ring barrier now. The Hurricane Runner takedown. Sean Lee, welcome. Nice to see you. To see you nice. This is the best of tournament held by UKWF and Three Lions Wrestling. We have women, we have the light heavyweights, the super heavyweights and the UK weight divisions all competing to be known as the best of their division. We have 32 women vying for that title. I believe we have 30 men. And there you see it, Blaze Radio with the tournament brackets. Check out each and every bracket. Jennifer Quinn now after that stunner down for the pin. And good night Amber Young. Holy shit, that stunner has been lethal for Jennifer Quinn. I believe every victory she's got in that tournament has come way of that stunner. And Amber Young finished in no time at all. That's great, Sean Lee. Congratulations. There you see it. That's stunner. And it was good night, Amber Young. I hope Brandon Ace wasn't fixing a big meal, because Amber Young was as quick as Brandon Ace in bed. I mean, as quick as it takes to get a Subway sandwich fixed. There we go. And Jennifer Quinn victorious in this match. And keeps her perfect record in Block B. Jennifer Quinn. So we'll move on to the next match. Refresh. Vernon Quinn, refresh. You're obviously behind. Let's see. Next up, we're going to have Rob Machete versus Walker. Rob Machete versus Walker. There we go. Let this match load up. Take your pick who you think's got the win in the next match. Just looking to update the block with Amber Young in. Jennifer Molly. Jesus Christ, how far down was this match? Jennifer versus Amber. There we go. We can update that block now. Jennifer with the 3 points. Amber Young with the big fat goose egg again. Collar and elbow tie up, driving Walker back into the corner. Clean break from these two here. Kick to the midsection. The rolling neck breaker delivered to Rob Machete. Submit that score. There we go. Let's see. Jennifer Quinn sits top of the table above Molly Shamrock, and there's the kick out. Yes, Brandon Ace, what's wrong with Amber Young is she sucks a bag of dicks. Anyway, there's the high angle suplex. Rob Machete, snap jab, and again, knee shot to the midsection. She can't get going in this tournament, Brandon Ace. It seems that she is on a long way to a losing streak. Could she go the whole way? That's 15 or 0 and 15. The armbar locked in and the leg bar locked in here by Walker. Walker currently sits bottom of the division. There's the hammerlock DDT. And the knee drop to the forehead. So Walker sits bottom of the division. Rob Machete is 1-1 in this tournament. Scooped up backbreaker into the neck breaker by Walker. So Walker really needs to get the victory here. Walker losing a match against his brother earlier on in the tournament. He will have to face his dad as well, as they're all three are in the same block. The rolling neck breaker again to Rob Machete. Now rolls him over away from the ropes. Double stomp into the midsection. The final match scheduled that I've planned out for today and will complete all round 3 matches. All the way in the corner, but the final match is planned for today and completes all of round 3 is Marcus Johnson versus Warren Benjamin. That's how I've planned to finish round 3. And look at that, the sickle there, and Walker just dusts it off and gets straight back up, straight in with the Lopez press. Rob Machete now rolling to the outside. Walker going after him, but gets caught straight away by Rob Machete. Fisherman suplex, dumping him on those ring mats on the outside. And there is only 2 more matches after this one, so we may have some boner matches. I may have to pull through some matches from further in the tournament. There we go, planted down. Rob Machete taking down Walker on the outside here. Making use of this 20 count, it seems. There's the hammerlock and the lariat. Holy shit, Walker flying through the air. Walker now brought to his feet. Collar and elbow tie up. Tossed back towards the barriers. Walker now dumps Rob Machete down the side of the ring. Big right hand, snap jabs, gut punch, kick to the midsection. Here we go again. Rob looked to be scooped up. No, Rob fights out, gut punch, back elbow shot. Fisherman suplex. Brought up to her feet. On the 13, Rob Machete dives into the ring, leaving Walker to sway in the breeze. Are we going to get a count-out victory here? Rob Machete proud of himself. 16 and Walker breaks the count. Rob Machete was going to be happy there to take the count-out victory, it seems. But Walker came to just in time into the ring. Look at that drop kick cutting down Rob Machete off the ropes. Grab by the throat now, scooped up high above the head. Corner shoulders and power slam down into the mat. Springboard moonsault. Holy shit. A man that size shouldn't fly that well. But that moonsault was just delicious. Rob now could be in trouble. Slowly getting up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Scooped up. Brainbuster into the pin. The referee down. 1, 2. And the shoulder up by Rob Machete on 2. Walker now sits Rob Machete up. Hang down. Oh, elbow shots to the top of the head. Brought up to his feet. Knife edge chop. Frying pan chop off the ropes. And a big chop to the brain pan of Rob Machete. And Walker now looks to bring him up, but Rob with a European uppercut. Grabs a hold. Northern Lights suplex. Hooks the leg now for the pin. 1, 2, no, 2 count. Still holding on is Walker. Rob Machete now looking to bring up, no, over the top. Backdrop there, delivered by Walker to Rob Machete, tosses him into the corner. Drags him away from the rope, stomp to the lower back. Wrenches him up, makes his head touch his feet. Look, holy shit, a man's not supposed to fold that way. And Rob Machete taps out to Walker. It was just too much. So Walker picking up the victory here and gets himself off the bottom of the table. Well, 397 pounds flying through the air is going to crush you. I have to agree with you there, Crusher. That was one hell of an impressive moonsault. Here's the brain buster. Delivered to Rob Machete. Update the rankings. Boom. Done. Standings now show that Walker is no longer bottom of the table. That title goes to Lagunja, with Warren Benjamin just sitting just above him. Walker's moved himself right the way up to 9th place. 1 and 2. Gordon Keeley, welcome to the show. Nice to see you. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. Congratulations, Walker, and we're going to move right on to the next match. We've seen her in the chat. She better get her ass to the gorilla position, because it's the Villa versus Isis Crusher coming up next. The Villa Crusher. Here we go. Straight out into the match now. The Villa versus Crusher. Who's going to get the victory here? No Brandon Ace. But did you also hear that AEW has confirmed its TV deal with TNT as of 1:30 p.m. today, UK time? So TNT will be the home of Tuesday Night Dynamite. There we go. Stomped to the back of the head by Davila. Dragon screw takedown delivered by Crusher to Davila, now stomping down. Taking down Davila is Crusher, looking to stomp a hole in her. But now Davila grabs a hold of that wrist and makes Crusher eat the ring mat. Stiff kick to the titties of Crusher. Legs. No, arm drag takedown by Crusher. Knife edge chop across the chest to Davila. Big knee drop across the forehead. Crusher currently sits 1-1 in this tournament. Davila sits 0-2. Off the ropes. Well, it could have been worse, Brandon Ace. They could have been called the Bukake Warriors. There's a nice Vez chop. Crusher ducks under the clothes on there. Yeah, have it. Arm drag takedown. Crusher working over Davila, brings her into the corner. Running lariat cuts down Davila. Davila though shoots straight back up and catches Crusher in the corner with a lariat of her own. Crusher straight off jumping, lariat cuts her down. What the fuck are you on about? Crusher now being beckoned to her feet, forearm across the back, no, dodges out of the way, running lariat cuts down Davila. Davila now, jawbreaker delivered to Crusher, drop kick to the knee, and Crusher face first into the ring mat. Crusher now trying to put herself up on the ropes. Runs in, lariat, and both women go flying to the floor. Crusher bashing her head on the ring apron as she does. Davila landing on her feet. Grabs a hold of Crusher by the back of the head. Where's she going with her? Leads her over. Tosses her into the ring barrier. And now raining down the right hands. Snap jab misses. No, the other snap jab blocked by Crusher. Comes in with her left hand. Davila sidesteps, kick to the midsection. Snap jab by Davila, but she now gets caught with her club and blow by Crusher. Crusher dives into the ring. Davila quick to follow her. Spinning back fist blocked by Davila. Davila scoops her up, brings her over, hangs her out to dry with the hot shot over the top rope. Drag to the center of the ring, stomp to the midsection. Now the stomp to the lower back. Boot to the side of the face. Wrenching the arm round here. Knee drop into the small of the back. Davila now forearm across the face. One and only a 1 count. Davila now looks to bring Crusher up, but Crusher with the elbow shot into the midsection. Drop kick takes Davila off her feet. Crusher now taunting to this crowd, trying to get him fired up, trying to get him on her side. As Davila pulls herself up on the ring apron, taken down with that shoulder tackle, sending her down into the barrier, into the floor on the outside. Crusher now brings Davila up to her feet. Big forearms. Grabs her, tosses her back into the ring. Crusher wasting no time. Up on the ring apron. Oh, no. We're going up top. Crusher can't make up her mind up. Davila up to her feet. Diving cross body. Lefts and rights to the face. Spot on, Crusher. 2. Getting a little bit tongue-tied. Davila now arm drag takedown. Looks to bring Crusher up to her feet. Grabs her by the back of that hair. Drags her over to the ropes. Tosses her over onto the ring apron. Big right hand drops Crusher to the floor yet again. Davila rolling to the outside now. Picks Crusher up to her feet. Snap jab misses. What the hell? Davila way off with those snap jabs. Her range is well out here. Dives into the ring. Davila now brings Crusher up. There's the stunner. A shotgun stunner delivered to Crusher. Now the stomp across the face. The knee shot into the side of the head, really working the brain pan to crush her over. And another knee shot. Crusher waiting. Davila now, that Rainmaker DDT. Hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Davila picking up the victory here over Crusher. Congratulations to Villa. Those double losses now have a win added to him, and that moves the Villa, I'm sure, up the rankings in the division a little bit. Let's find out. Here you see Crusher raining down those lefts and rights to the face of De Villa. Down for the pin, look, 1, 2, and the kick out. The Rainmaker DDT was all she wrote for Crusher in this match. Crusher now 1 and 2. Sending her down to 12th position. Davila now moving up to 9th, being 1 and 2 herself. Congratulations, Davila. And now we're going to move on to the last scheduled match of day 9. It's a Baltimore fest. As we have Marcus Johnson fighting Warren Benjamin. So Marcus Johnson versus Warren Benjamin for the final planned match of day 9. How do they sit in their divisions? Let's find out. Marcus Johnson currently sits in 7th with 1 loss, 1 win. Warren Benjamin currently sits in 14th with just 1 loss to his name. Can Warren Benjamin pick up the victory? It's Dick versus Money. Johnson versus Benjamins. Which one's stronger? Take your pick here. Snapmare takedown by Marcus Johnson. Stiff kick down the spine. Stomp to the lower back. Marcus Johnson now brings Benjamin up to his feet. Scoops him up. No, DDT counter there by Warren Benjamin. Stiff kick down the spine. Looks to bring Marcus Johnson up. There's the elbow shot into the midsection and a spear cut, and Warren Benjamin down to size. Club and blow across the shoulders. Grabs a hold of the head. Knee shot into the forehead of Warren Benjamin and shrugged off now. Warren with those double boots to the chest. Stiff kick to the chest to follow up. And a stomp to the knee. Warren Benjamin will know Marcus Johnson's weakness, why he didn't make it into the NFL. Marcus Johnson will realise why Warren Benjamin was such a failed powerlifter, and it's because of calves like those. That man needs to find leg day, motherfucker. There's the 3 gut wrench suplexes there. Leg swept from underneath him. Stomp to the back of the head, and again another stomp. Marcus Johnson working over Warren Benjamin. Sit down power bomb. Marcus Johnson can't seem to make up his mind what he wants to fucking do here. Here we go, back and forth between these two. Stiff kick down the spine and Marcus Johnson sits him up. Knee shot in between the shoulders. Wrenches those arms around in the reverse chin lock with the knee in between the shoulder blades. Looking to bring him up to his feet. Snapmare, drags him over the top. The strength flare of Marcus Johnson powering out. Sit down powerbomb again. Stiff kick down the spine. Right hand's raining down to the head of Warren Benjamin now. And thank you very much, Gordon Keeley, for the subscription. I'll hit you back after the show. wrenching back on the neck, looking to make Warren Benjamin tap out. But Benjamin powering through, rolls over Marcus Johnson, scoops him up. Where's he going with him? Up on the shoulders, looking to hot shot him over the top rope. Down for the pin now, forearm across the face and only a 1 count. Brought up to his feet, ducked under the clothesline, but Marcus Johnson returns with a second, taking down Warren Benjamin there. Benjamin now up to his feet, hands slapped away, they collide with the chest, a little bit of a chest bump. Up on the shoulders, the the burning hammer. Dragged out of the corner, Warren Benjamin now could be finished here. The leg hooked, down for the count, 1, and only a 1 count. Marcus Johnson now waiting for Warren Benjamin to get to his feet, setting him up for the Juggernaut bomb. Juggernauts delivered, down for the pin, leg hooked. 1, 2, and Warren Benjamin rolls over like a bitch for Marcus Johnson. We now know who's the bitch and who's the butch in that relationship. There you see the spear, the hot shot from Warren Benjamin to Marcus Johnson. The burning hammer. And finishing off with the Juggernaut's bomb. And your winner of this match, fuck's sake, you disrespectful cunt, is Marcus Johnson. Well then, I think we either call it a day here, or we go for maybe bringing a match forward from what is planned for day 10. But that means someone doing a match just 2 days after they've already fought. What do we want? Do we want one more match? Do I pull somebody forward, or do we just leave it at that and call it a day on day 9? Let's see. First person in the crowd. Keep it going. Do I really keep it going? Well, okay, right, we'll see, one more match maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. Pick a number between 1 and 8 then. Pick a number between 1 and 8. These are the 8 matches I've realised can technically go forward. So pick a number between, oh, there we have, number 5 by Caleb. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, right, there we see it, number 5. We'll bring this one forward. Number 5 coming forward thanks to Caleb James. 3.14, well, is that pie? Ooh, I love me some pie. Who's got pie? As long as it's not crow pie, I don't want none of that crow pie. I've had a taste of that. Left something bitter in my mouth. So number 5. Where is it? Sadie Gibbs. No, she doesn't need a manager. Where is it? And Roxanne Winters. Roxanne Winters versus Sadie Gibbs. We're bringing this one forward from day 10. Moving it forward. No, this one was scheduled for day 11. So here we go, Roxanne Winters, Sadie Gibbs brought forward from day 11. Take your pick here, Sadie versus Roxanne. There you see Joey going straight away for Sadie Gibbs. Ring the bell, here we go. Colorado kick to the midsection. Roller neck breaker straight out the gate by Sadie Gibbs, taking down Roxanne Winters. Drags her away from the ropes, lays her out center of the ring, sits her up. Whiplash to that neck. Punch to the midsection, trying to break herself up to the feet. Collar and elbow tie up now. Into the corner we go. Sadie being held. Are we going to get a clean break from these two women? Yes, we are. Collar and elbow tie up again. This time waist control. Grabbed by Sadie Gibbs. Roxanne breaks free. Waist control of her own. Wrenching on that midsection of Sadie now. Drives her down into the mat, into the side headlock. Rains down her right hand just for good measure. And now let's move on. Let's find where these matches are. Back to the women. Here we go. Sadie Gibbs whipped across the ring. Roxanne off the ropes. Ducks under. Drop toe hold there by Roxanne. And oh, look at that. Disrespect. Trampling over the back of Sadie Gibbs. Up to the feet. Off the rope she goes. Ducks under one more time. Back elbow. Oh, spinning out there. Roxanne adding a touch of flash to her game here. Grabbed a hold of the wrist. Over the top. Oh, back heel kick there to the face. Sadie Gibbs sits in 14th with 3 losses to her name. So Sadie needs a victory here. Well, she could be the next, or she is the next Amber Young. Roxanne with the record of 2-1. Can she get her 3rd victory here? Sadie now elbow shots to the face of Roxanne Winters. Breaking free of that. Rings of satin. Back elbow shot misses. Head scissors. Aeroplane spin by Roxanne Winters. Stiff kick down the spine. Swing and a miss. Sadie now from behind. High angled slam. Taken down Roxanne Winters. Roxanne though gets back up. Arm drag takedown to Sadie Gibbs in the corner on her knees. Sadie though shrugs off Roxanne's attempt to grab a hold of her, but eats the forearm as Roxanne pops back up to her feet. Off the rope she goes. Back elbow shot blocked by Sadie. Up on the shoulders, over towards the ropes. Where are we going? Hot shots are over the top rope. Sadie now grabs hold of legs and gets shrugged off by Roxanne. Roxanne now up to her feet. Stiff kick to the legs. No, leg caught. Elbow shot to the top. Knife edge chop misses, but that forearm doesn't. Military press above the head. Dumps her on the mat. Sees where she is. Moonsault connects. And look at this. Sadie taking her time to strut her stuff in the ring. Whipped across into the corner goes Roxanne. Springboard back elbow shot into the face of Roxanne Winters. Scooped up. Here we go. Gut wrench suplex. Rolls her over. And there's a second gut wrench suplex. Rolling over one more time. And a third gut wrench suplex. Sadie now going up top. What the hell? Thanks very much, Monster Factory Wrestling. Appreciate it, bro. Elbow drop from the top misses. Kick to the ribs misses. Both women missing opportunities here to strike. There's the power bomb by Sadie Gibbs, though. Catching Roxanne there. Now brings her up to her feet. Side headlock, snapmare, takedown into the, well, chin lock there. Sadie trying to wear down Roxanne Winters, it seems. Wrenching back on that neck. Darps her head back on the mat, and Sadie taking his time to flex again as Roxanne pulls herself up in the corner, it seems. Sadie sees a clubbing blow across the back. Roxanne on her knees still. Grabbed up, tossed into the corner by Sadie Gibbs. Roxanne fights out, boot to the face. Turns Sadie Gibbs around. Drops her on the back of her head, and look now, Roxanne flexing, dusting it off. Sadie up to her feet, running lariat there by Roxanne, and a second double forearms. Ducks under Sadie's attempt. Pop up, drop kick there, bouncing off the chest of Sadie Gibbs. And now strutting the stuff one more time as Roxanne Winters kick to the midsection. Here we go, the face into the mat. It normally sets her up for the beautification, but no, we're down for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Sadie Gibbs still in this. Roxanne surprised, but now we see her back up into the corner. Sadie in prime position on her knees. No, Roxanne changes her mind. Back elbow shot by Sadie. The famouser drops the booty over the back of the head. Now backs up into the corner. Now decides that Sadie Gibbs is ready to be receiving the beautification. That knee to the side of the head. And it's good night, Sadie Gibbs. Leg hooked. 1, 2. No, holy shit. Sadie Gibbs gets the shoulder up. That should have been the end. Roxanne now brings her up to her feet, but Sadie breaks free. European uppercut. Grabs a hold of Roxanne, has her up on the shoulders. Slams her down face first, straight into the rings of satin. Rings of satin locked in by Sadie Gibbs. Roxanne, is she going to tap? Locked in deep. Sadie Gibbs holding on, wrenching, talking on her. But releases the hold. Sadie letting go. Drags Roxanne away from the ropes. Hooks the leg for the pin now. Down for the count. 1, 2. And there you have it. Sadie Gibbs picks up her first victory in the tournament. Congratulations, Sadie Gibbs. And it's goodbye to Roxanne's momentum, shall I say. Where's that match? Sadie Gibbs versus Roxanne Winters. Sadie Gibbs with the 3 count. I thought Roxanne had it after that beautification shot delivered to Sadie Gibbs, but Sadie somehow digging deep and kicking out. There you go, Sadie Gibbs victorious in this match. Congratulations. Are we going again? Are we going for one more? Let's see. Or do we call it a day there? Oh, I think we're going to call it a day. What's the time? Right, we'll give it one more match. One more match between... one and 7. One more match between 1 and 7. Go on then, hit me with it. Last match. Make it a doozy. Do. There you go. 7. I said make it a good one. A match is a match all the same, and this is how we're going to finish today. It is between Blade Charge and Atrocity. This is how we're finishing. So Blade Charge versus Atrocity being brought forward from day 12 to day 9. Take your pick here between these two. Straight out the gate, Atrocity running right through Blade Charge. Slams him down hard. Stiff kick down the spine, a stomp to the midsection. Rolled over the back he goes. Headbutts there. Look at this. Dropping their hips over the head of Atrocity. Face first into the ring mat goes. Atrocity back elbow shot by Blade Charge. How are they both doing in the tournament? Let's take a look, shall we? The UK division standings. These are a Block A match. Blade Charge currently sits with 1 loss, 1 win. Atrocity sits with 3 losses to his name. Blade Charge eats a lariat there from Atrocity. Atrocity really needs to pick up a victory here if he hopes to stay in this tournament. Kick to the midsection. Blade Charge setting him up. Pile driver. Sit down pile driver by Blade Charge. Leg drop across the throat. Leg hooked. Down for the count 1. And only a 1 count. Stiff kick down the spine. Atrocity now gets caught. Here we go. The rings are sat and going to be locked in. Locked in deep, but Atrocity powering through, and there's the elbow shots to the side of the head of Blade Charge. Kick to the midsection. 1 second, I've got a phone call coming in. Sorry about that, and I'm back. That big release suplex there by Atrocity, taking him over the top. Leg hook now. Down for the count. 1, and only a 1 count by Atrocity. Atrocity now grabs a hold of Blade Charge. Back of the head, drags him over towards the ropes. Here we go, up against the ropes. Gut punch, and another. Working the midsection of Blade Charge. Now picks him up. Hangs him out over the top rope. Going to work more on that midsection of Blade Charge, it seems. Kick to the midsection once again. Pump handle up on the shoulders. Drops him down. Now working him. Looks the leg for the pin. Only a 1 count still. Stiff kick down the spine. And for those of you still in the chat, I may have a little sneaky peek for you at the upcoming Wrestle War Arena. We've got cameras in the Wrestle War Arena at the moment, getting ready, making sure they got their angles sorted. So who wants to see a sneaky preview of Wrestle War and its arena? Scooped up, hip breaker there, delivered by Atrocity. Sneaky peek. Face first into the mat goes Blade Charge. Hi Groucho. Oh no, it's Yolanda. Oh, that's Yolanda. That's definitely Yolanda. Damn, that's ripe. Rolled over. See, the wrong guy in me wants to make a comment towards that crusher, but I'm not going to do it because I know your mum's been around and she'll kick my ass. And there we go, stiff kick down the spine. There's the sling blade delivered to Atrocity by Blade Charge. The wind-up kick to the top of the dome, and that could be lights out for Atrocity, but Blade Charge not happy with that. Goes for a cutter. Brings Atrocity up just to deliver a cutter, but then can't get the cover done. So instead, he's waiting for Atrocity to get to his feet. Sets him up between his thighs. Double underhook. Here we go, the sit down pile driver. Atrocity going limp. And that could be all. Blade Charge ready. 1, 2, and 3. And there you have it. Blade Charge picking up the victory over Atrocity. There you see Atrocity Dragon Blade charge at the corner. Had him up. Drops him down on the back of his neck. Face first into the ring mat he went. Let's update this. So we have... Where are we? Wrong matches. There we go. Blade Charge versus Atrocity. Let's update that one right now. Blade Charge, Atrocity. The league updated, the block updated for that. Here we go. Where's that put Blade Charge now? Blade Charge with 2-1. Atrocity with 4 losses. 0-4 for Atrocity. But we're now going to cut to the cameras over at Wrestle Wars Stadium. A little sneaky peek for the ones that are here. Cut across and we'll see what's coming. Come on, hurry up, let's get across to those cameras. Where the fuck is it? There it is, Wrestle War. Thank you very much, Blaze Radio, for once again sharing the link to the tournament brackets. Take care, Monster. And here we go. Wrestle War. The arena taking shape. There you see Three Lions Wrestling and UKWF's logos high up against the wall. Let's bring it round. There's the... Well, ignore the crowd, they're digitally edited. But there's the ring mat itself. Wrestle War, UKWF versus Three Lions Wrestling in effect. There we go, there's your sneak peek. I'm not giving you too much. Hopefully we'll get some brawling out in the crowd there. But there we go, Wrestle War. Your sneak peek is over. But now, that's all we're going to do today. 1 hour and 45 minutes by the time I finish speaking, probably. So, as for me, this is me saying goodbye. Stay safe, be good. If you can't be good, at least be good at being bad. Don't forget to take part in the prediction game for Money in the Bank and Wrestle War. I can post it in Skype again so you can get the brackets that we need. But for now, have a good day, everyone. Catch some more action coming from Sacrifice Championship Wrestling, ASWF on the Altered Arcade Champion at Altered Arcade channel. ASWF being brought there, then Sacrifice being brought to you on the Eternity Broadcasting channel later today, and then today being Wednesday is LTD, Wednesdays at 6 PM Eastern. That host is Blazed Radio, aka Blaze McCoy. But I am getting out of here. Have a good day, people. Thanks for stopping by.